Hi,
Nikki here.
this is KastKing On The Line with your host, Nikki. Hello, everybody. This is KastKing On The Line with your host, Nikki, the hostess with the mostest. I always wanted to say that. I hope everybody's having a wonderful night. We have a wonderful guest, Mr. Nicholas Wink. Nick, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Nick's giving a wave to everybody that can't see. Doing great. It's great to have you on the show. I wanted to have you on for a little bit. You work really hard, and you're an awesome family guy, and so you're, busy. But I finally got you down, and it's nice to have you on the show.
I'm glad to be here. It is hard to find time, but I'm real excited you introduced me onto the show and had me on. And if there's anything you want to know, let's get to it.
That's awesome. So yeah, Nick, how long have you been with KastKing?
I've been with KastKing now about a year and a half, probably close to 2 years. We can give or take a little bit. 2 Bassmaster Classics worth, I'll say that. That's kind of when I started, about 2 Bassmaster Classics ago, when the Bassnators first came out, okay? And that was really exciting for me because as a bass fisherman, tournament fisherman, it kind of all fell in place there because before the Bassnators came out, I was using, the Speed Demon Pros and the Royal Legend Elites, and they did great for me. And then when Brent Chapman came along and the Bassnators came out, it really was a game changer for the tournament side of the bass fishing.
And what is it, everything that you do for KastKing? What is it exactly?
Right. So I started as a KBA,
Mm-hmm.
and I was really excited about that because I've met some great, wonderful people in KastKing, all the way from Tate to each one of us KBAs. And as I was with KastKing for a while, they ended up moving me into the pro ranks with the bass fishing part of it. And it's really been exciting. I got to work with many great people. I still am in the KBA ranks because I just think it's a wonderful thing to be in the, really love being a KBA because there's so many great people. Whether you're a pro or you're just somebody that likes to fish on the weekend, you still love fishing. You never want to lose that. So I really enjoy staying in the KBAs. I try to do anything I can, try to, stay involved and in touch with as many other KBAs as possible because we're a great team.
Right. And a team is so important, especially nowadays. I always talk about camaraderie and definitely having each other's back and being there for somebody and helping somebody and being, almost a family and being, there for each other.
Right.
And that was always important for me. And being with KastKing and getting involved in that, knowing that that's what they're about, and they're always having your back and always being there for each other and helping each other through. It's not only just a business, and that's what I love about that.
Exactly. And I really found that out going back to the Bassmaster Classic is, from Tate, the CEO, all the way to me at that time being a brand new KBA, everybody was hands-on. Everybody was, ask me anything, I'll help you with anything. It is what they say it is. And I like that. And as people were coming to the booth at each Bassmaster Classic I've been to, I can literally be proud of, knowing what I'm saying is true and what we stand for. So.
Exactly. And on top of everything else, what is it that you do like outside of KastKing? What is your job? What are things that you're interested in outside of KastKing?
Okay. Outside of KastKing, I work for a steel company, a specialty alloys company, and I started there in the labor ranks, worked my way up through, got into a little bit of the HR, part of it, and safety. Now I train. I train on mobile equipment. I train with new hires. I'm introduced to everybody that walks through the company. So it's a really nice thing because I like to be with people and I like to stay in touch with everybody and build relationships, with we all come from different walks of life. So it's nice to build relationships and see things through other people's point of view.
Communication is always
Yep.
key. I always believe that helps anything, any situation, good communication, and having that relationship, like you said.
Absolutely. And it's helped with KastKing because, if I might specialize in bass fishing, although I do other fishing, and somebody like Matt Jolly, he might specialize with walleye.
Right.
And I can know that, and I can say, hey, what would you do in this situation? Or he might ask me what I would do. Or Chris McVeigh, he may, he's one of the best anglers we have at fishing from the bank. And sometimes I need that perspective, and it might even help me out on the boat, So there's different things you can take away from each other, especially when you're traveling and stuff like that.
Exactly. Hold on one second. I just have to have a word from our sponsors really quick here, Nick. KastKing offers you affordable innovation through the best fishing tackle, including a wide variety of quality fishing rods, fishing reels, fishing line, and fishing accessories. Look for KastKing products on Amazon.com, Tackle Warehouse, AcademyOutdoors.com, eBay, and of course, KastKing.com. Make the switch to KastKing like so many fishing pros have. Okay, we are back with Mr. Nicholas Wink. We were just talking about the things he does outside of KastKing and the job that he has. And we were talking about communication with people is key, and just kind of having that relationship with people and how it helps and how we're out there to help each other.
Right.
That's what I love KastKing's about.
Right. And it's very, very important. If you're going to join the KastKing team, you do come in as an individual. There's no doubt about it. We each come from our own background, but it's very, very important if you want to be successful within KastKing to reach outside yourself. Use that network that we all bring to the table. Use all those skills that you can, and to become the best person you can be, because there's plenty that you can build off of with a network of good people.
Absolutely, Nick. I honestly, I couldn't agree with you more. And we talk about skills. Is there any hobbies or anything that you're into outside of fishing?
Sure. I used to play when I was a little bit more limber. I used to play hockey. Hockey was something I like to do. And then, hunting, deer hunting, I just took my kid and he got his first buck, and, I was successful.
That's
and
awesome.
Something I really found myself really enjoying this past year and a half was just being involved with the youth and people that might not necessarily know what fishing and the things I like to do is all about, kind of introducing. I've never realized how many people actually enjoy the outdoors. They just don't know where to start. So it's really fun to introduce new adventures and new memories to a lot of people. So it's pretty cool.
Right. And you mentioned your son just got his first buck, and that is so awesome.
Yeah.
And I saw was that your daughter? You had posted a picture of your son. Was your daughter standing next to him there?
Yeah, my son Mason got his first buck, and Haley, which is my daughter, she was with us through the whole experience. And it's something that we we try to do, you know, the last 3 years we did it together. And this year he was successful. And, you know, it's something that the three of us got to do. And it was just a great experience and a memory that, you know, we'll never forget the time we spent together like that.
Absolutely, absolutely not. And family is always a big thing. It's always something I always preach to everybody. Spending that time with your loved ones and family is just, it's so important. You cannot get that time back.
No,
Uh,
you can't.
no, no.
Nope.
And that's the only thing that to me in life, you know, God and family. So
Right.
that's always a big thing. And so it's nice to see that families doing those things together, hunting and being outdoors and again, just getting out there, enjoying what nature is about, not being stuck inside behind a video game, you know.
Absolutely. And you know, this year it's been a tough year for all of us with the COVID and this and that. But if I had to take a positive out of it, I've seen more people and more families outdoors than I think I've seen in years. I don't know. It's just been.
Absolutely.
I hope. I hope once it gets back to normal, I hope people still remember how cool the outdoors were this past year and keep doing it. But you know, it was really neat to see. Yeah.
I feel the same exact way, Nick. I was always telling everybody, and everybody's always got, there's different sides. People are complaining and they're upset, you know, we have to wear the masks and we have to do this. And then there's people that, you know, that want to wear the masks and are mad at the other, you know, and it's just always back and forth. And,
Right.
you know, it's crazy out there, especially nowadays, and all these poor business that have to suffer. And,
Mhm.
but it's nice. One thing I always said came out of this is it forced people to get back into family orientation again, family oriented.
Right.
Now you're stuck in the house with everybody. You have to do things. You have to get along. Now you have no
Right.
choice. So people are getting back into those, hey, let's play video games, bring out the board games on a Friday night, and pop the popcorn and sit around the table, like, you know, and play some Monopoly or something
Absolutely.
and just have
Yep.
fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's what it's all about.
exactly, exactly. Or like you, like we just
Mhm.
talked about, getting outdoors, enjoying nature, away
Yeah.
from everything else, the city, get into the nature. And it's healing.
Yeah.
Being out in nature, you know, as an outdoorsman, I know it's
Mhm.
healing in so many ways for you.
And you know, it's not just that, you know, and you can bring it in with KastKing with our teams and stuff like that. Really, with technology, can really get your focus in different ways. But at the end of the day, it really all comes down to communicating with each other, and
Absolutely.
we all need that. You know, we all need each other in so many different ways, and you know, and getting back to KastKing, and I've seen it. I've seen so many people reach out to others that maybe normally they wouldn't, and it's a good thing. You know, don't ever think that somebody might respond a certain way. You may get the best response you ever got that you never even thought you were going to get, but you have to reach out to people. It's where it all starts. It's never going to change that way.
Network.
We're human, so we need each other. Yep.
Right. Absolutely. Network with each other, talk to each other,
Mhm.
be there for each other. Especially
Right.
nowadays, we need that. And I
Mhm.
couldn't agree more with you. Now, your kids, we talked about catching a buck. Do they like fishing too, like you? Are they into fishing?
Uh, it is. They love fishing. My daughter, not so much.
Really?
She wants to do other things, which is fine, you know, and that's what we do. My son, he absolutely loves it. The only problem we come up with is they're still younger yet, and up
Right.
north here, you have a very short window of weather that's really good for that age group, and we take advantage of it as much as we can. But yeah, he'll fish all day with me, and it doesn't matter if we're catching them or not. It's just quality time together, and it's always fun. Yep.
And again, that's all that matters. Uh, Now,
Right.
would you,
Absolutely.
if you weren't doing this, you know, your job or fishing, what you do and your sponsorships and everything, was there something that you would be doing right now? Something else you've had a passion for, or was this something
Um,
always?
if, if I wasn't having if I wasn't having so much fun with what I'm doing, I'd probably go back to, I used to own a business, and I kind of got out of that rat race. But if I wasn't doing and having so much fun with everything going on, I'd probably go back to the management or business ownership of it all. But
Right.
at this point, I'm just having fun. Time is more my own, and I can really enjoy spending time with other people more than I could then. So it really works out for now.
For now, you never know. That's
Yep, you
awesome.
never know. You never know.
Never know what the future holds. That's great. Nick,
You
I
never know.
honestly can't thank you enough for coming on the show, and just kind of opening up yourself to us and just letting us know who you are, um, and what makes you. And so I'm very, very happy.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, and I enjoy, everybody, and I look forward to seeing everybody else's videos too. So great job.
Absolutely, can't wait. Is there anything you wanted to put in here or say, or anything, your social media sites so people can follow you?
Sure, sure. If you're interested in following me on Instagram, it's Reeling with Nick. If you're looking to get with me on Facebook, it's Nicholas Wink. But I also have another Facebook business page, which is Reeling with Nick, and then a YouTube, which is Reeling with Nick. So there's a lot of things on there with KastKing and just fishing and family interactions, interactions with other people, um, tips and tidbits. Check it out and see if it's up your alley.
Nick, thank you so kindly. It
Yep.
was really great to have you on the show.
All right. Thank you.
KastKing spells affordable innovation. Make the switch to KastKing for the best value in fishing gear. KastKing offers you an affordable quality alternative to high-priced fishing products. Thanks for spending time today with KastKing on the line. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next adventure. Thanks a lot, Nick.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.